What's up, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Uniswap. Uniswap has been an absolute fire. It grew around 93% from the local bottom. This is actually the buying zone that I drew on this chart. So if any one of you got this coin on this ridiculous discount, so from the top to the bottom it was 65% discount. And if you got it, you should be right now on 93% profit. Of course, if you DCA, that should be around 50% or something, but nevertheless, it's been growing like crazy. And as you can see, this weekly candle, it's crazy. And many of you are asking me questions. Is it too late? What should I do? Should I wait? Should I get in? Where should I sell? Where should I buy? And this is what we're going to talk about in this episode. We're going to talk about if it's going to be able to go to $100 per coin, because right now we're trading at $11. And yeah, we're just gonna cover everything. We're gonna go to CoinGecko first, and let's take a look what place is currently Uniswap. It's number 20. All right, it's number 20, and it's been on 38% growth since for the last 7 days, which is crazy. We're currently trading at $11.05, and the market cap is $8.3 billion. And you're asking me, is it possible for Uniswap to go to $100? And if that happens right now, let's say it happens right now, it will put us between somewhere between BNB and Solana, probably at number 5. We would overtake Solana, and I really accept. However, I expect the whole market to double or triple. That's my prediction in the nearest time. It could be half year, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. So that thing, Uniswap going to $100 would be doable if that happens. Right now, I don't think, guys, it's like top 10 is top 10. There are not many coins here. There are not many winners here, and the crypto market is huge. There's so many great projects, there are so many great coins, and we have just a couple of spots here. So Uniswap would have to beat all of them and get here. However, if we double or triple the whole market, a lot of capital will flow into Bitcoin, will flow into Ethereum, and then this capital will take profits. The biggest whales will take profits, and as usually, the capital will flow into altcoins, and altcoins will make way bigger growth, like Chainlink, Polkadot, and Uniswap, for example. Those are really undervalued coins, or like Polygon and Pepe, and pretty much everything here that you can see here. And if that happens, then I believe that it's possible for Uniswap, if it's going to have its 5 minutes, it's possible that it's going to go to $100. However, I would not wait for that. I have some better idea for you. So just stay tuned. I'm going to explain what to do to get like a 10x profit, 10x return without having to wait for Uniswap going to $100, because going to $100 would mean getting around like 9 or 10x investment right now. But it's really risky, because what if it doesn't happen? Then you're just gonna lose your profit. Is it worth it? I don't think so. And I have a strategy that works better, and it's actually taking profits into other assets that are more undervalued, and I'm gonna explain it to you in a minute. First of all, before we start, I just want to mention that this is not a financial advice. This is purely educational content. This is just my personal opinion, and you have to make your own decision, make your own research, make your decision based on your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. All right, I just had to say it. You know how it is. All right, we're back at Uniswap USD chart. And as you can see here, I put 2 perfect buying zones for you. As you can see here, we have a perfect moments of resistance right here, right here, right here. And we actually broke it. So we had this channel right here that you could have made a lot of money trading those zones, because let's just take a look. Yeah, like 175%. Here we have like on daily basis, like basically from 60% to 150% of profit, and you can just like take profit and buy back, take profit and buy back. But we actually broke this level, and this is what I was telling with Casper. With Casper, we're still in this kind of like accumulation zone, and I was telling you, if we break that accumulation zone, we're gonna form something different. And now we broke that channel. We retested it here, and we're just gonna probably go up and down here, and we formed a resistance at top right here at $17 around here. And looking at Fibonacci retracement level 0236 level right here is like a perfect level in crypto to buy, and I've been telling you guys that forever, and it happened again. So the wick actually got a little bit down here. We broke this moving average, but it bounced back big time. It never closed below that. Look, all the weekly closures are right at the top of this level. So we never closed in this zone or below that zone. It was just a cascade of liquidations, and we momentarily we bounced back in a moment, literally. So now it's just everything depends on what Bitcoin's gonna do. If Bitcoin's gonna continue crashing, then we may retest this level, but however, I don't think we can retest this level at this $6 level. It should be somewhere here, somewhere above that moving average, because the buying pressure here was like really high, and we pumped a lot, so buying pressure will be much higher than it was here. So I don't think we can retest that level unless something horrible happens to BTC. Then it's gonna be really it's gonna be possible. But if we stay bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the whole market, then I think we're just gonna go sideways here and continue growing. There is no other way. However, if the crash is going to happen, then we may retest this level right here. So, as I told you in my previous videos, if something just pumped $100, it's really hard for you to tell. Yeah, you could buy it right now at $11, but and it can continue growing. It can continue growing to the previous top right here. You would have like 50% of profit. But if you got it right here, if you actually listen to my videos, and if you got it right here, then going to the same spot would give you 188%. Like, guys, isn't that crazy? 188% of profit versus 53. Okay, that's huge. That's like 4 times more in profit. And I've been telling you guys that you have to focus on getting projects as low as possible, because it's from here to the bottom is only 45%. It seems not to be that much. However, the profit you can make to the latest top right here is like 4 times more. And this is what pro traders say always. The number one rule in trading is like every minus 50% is like 100% up. You gotta make 100% up to make up for your 50% loss. But it's painful, but if you use it the other way, if you use it in your advantage, then you can really make a lot of money out of that. So I think this level right here could be a great opportunity to accumulate Uniswap, which is around, I would say $9. The second level would be like $7 here. So those would be my 2 levels to accumulate Uniswap in years movements. And yeah, if when it comes to selling, I would say we can retest that top. So I would say $16, And right now there's nothing else to do than just looking at Fibonacci retracement levels right here. $25, $25, 29, maybe not 30, because we may never get there, because the traders take profit a little bit below and you may not take your profit. So I would say 29. I would sell my other back, and then it's just all-time high, which is like 43. Are we gonna go past the all-time high? We'll see. Maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe there will be other project that will just skyrocket. But the most important thing is taking your profits into BTC, and I'm gonna show you what I mean exactly by saying so. So do you see this chart? It's so undervalued. Which is the previous chart was Uniswap USDT. Now we're on the chart Uniswap BTC, because every time all the capital that's flowing into altcoin is flowing from Bitcoin. So this chart looks like it's totally undervalued. So it means that Bitcoin grew way much more against Uniswap, and it's a great opportunity to look at that chart and just see that Uniswap is actually undervalued in terms of the whole crypto market. It still hasn't performed super well yet, and you can see clearly this on this chart. We pumped here because we had a pump on USD chart, but like here we have around 65% from the very bottom. So if you use that order box, and even if you bought it like around here with your DCA, you would have grown your Bitcoin by 25%, which is a lot, but still not super huge. So what I mean by that, imagine you have 10 BTC and you put your only one Bitcoin here. If we grow on this chart to this level right here, now from your 1 Bitcoin you have 2 BTC. All right, if we grow to this level, this resistance right here only, you would have 3 Bitcoins suddenly. All right, and look how much room we have to all-time high. So to give you a perspective, going all the way from the bottom to the top, it means 8 BTC. 1 Bitcoin, 8 Bitcoins, okay? But this chart, wherever we go, going to the top will be really difficult, because it doesn't happen really often that we repeat all-time high versus BTC on BTC charts. Usually new projects on the market do that, but you can like take your profits halfway to the top. Don't wait and just take your profits. Okay, and that's what I would do with that. It's just I would just observe this chart, and what I want to tell you is that wherever we go, if we go here, we can just go all the way down here. If we break this level, we're just gonna retest and go even higher, and then you will have your 8 Bitcoins. Guys, like something like this is gonna happen, and we're just gonna come back here. All right, so wherever we go, whether we go here, whether we go to all-time high, it will always crash. It will always crash, and you will lose all your Bitcoins. So imagine you put 1 Bitcoin here, you have a few Bitcoins here, you have 8 Bitcoins here, and you don't take your profits. You don't take your profits into Bitcoin, you're gonna have 1 Bitcoin again. So I hope you understand that, and I'm a fan of taking profits early. You just take profits early, like here on this little zone. I'm just gonna put it here on the map. I would just take profits right here in this box and that box, 50% here, 50% here. Whatever your system is like, you have to have one system and follow it. Everyone has a different system, but taking profits is always good. So, and this is what I'm teaching. And this chart is going to go back, and you can buy Uniswap again and then multiply your Bitcoin. Because when we look at Bitcoin dominance chart, we're so high. Look guys, how high we are in terms of Bitcoin dominance. Literally, we kept growing. You see that? And if we look at that chart, there's so much growth here. Like, look at that space, empty space here. This is the potential that we have to grow our Bitcoin. So when this chart is going up, then Bitcoin is more dominant on the market and altcoins are undervalued. So when that happens, it's a perfect opportunity for you to transform your Bitcoin into altcoins. And then as we go down on this chart, oh, sorry about that. When we go down on this chart like this, then you're just growing your BTC, something like this. And then we're just gonna continue going up again. You know, there are microcycles, there are seasons like everywhere. So when you put your Bitcoin into, for example, any other altcoin, but let's say Uniswap, and you see this chart going down, you sell your Uniswap into Bitcoin. So we have 1 Bitcoin here in terms of like Uniswap coins, and your Uniswap coins will be worth a couple of Bitcoins here and probably 10 Bitcoins here. I don't think we're going to go all the way down to below 40% on this scale right away, probably maybe in 1 year or 2 years span, but like not super quick. But when you see this chart going down into this support or that support, that's perfect time to take profits from your altcoins into your BTC. And another chart I would like to show you is this altcoin and Bitcoin season. And this is really simple. It's just a combination of many different indicators, and it's really simple. So whenever you see this chart on Bitcoin season down below here, this means you have to buy, transform your BTC into altcoins. Whenever you see altcoin season, whenever you see those tops right here, right there, this is where you have to sell your altcoins and buy BTC. All right. So you can just look at how this chart is performing, and whenever we reach the yellow zone here, red zone here, it's time for you to buy altcoins. And whenever we reach this zone here like this, it's time for you to buy Bitcoin. Okay, just do the opposite. Bitcoin season, I'm buying altcoins. Altcoin season, I'm buying Bitcoin. Okay, because altcoin season doesn't happen when we're here. Altcoin season happens when this chart is going up from here to there. This is altcoin season. Being at the top doesn't mean the altcoin season is there. Being at the top means the altcoin season is finishing, it's ending. I hope you understand that, okay? So right now we're in a downtrend, and now it's time to accumulate altcoins. And whenever we're gonna go up, then it's gonna be time to accumulate Bitcoin, okay? But if you need some more assistance with that, just make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can actually help me. You can click like this video. You can subscribe. It's going to help me a lot. I'm actually trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And if you have any question, just leave it down below in the comment section. I will really, really appreciate that. And another indicator is fear and greed index. Now we're in extreme greed again. We've been in extreme greed for so long, and I've been telling you guys for a long time on my videos. As you can see, we've been growing forever, for like 2 years. And we've seen a little bit of yellow right here a couple of weeks ago, a little bit of fear, micro fear, but we're still in extreme greed, which is crazy. And this chart, as I said before, needs some shakeout. We haven't seen extreme fear for a long time, so whenever you see fear, extreme fear, it's gonna be perfect time for you to accumulate altcoins like Uniswap, for example. However, what I would do, I would just look at that chart, and if you see fear or extreme fear on this chart, then first thing I would do, I would just go to this chart and see whether we are in a Bitcoin season or altcoin season. If we're in a Bitcoin season with extreme fear, then altcoins, you should be looking at altcoins. You should be buying altcoins. But if we're at the top here with extreme fear here, then you should be like, just focus on one thing and buy Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin, wait until your money doubles and you will have 2 or 3 times more capital. Take your profits and then look around to buy some altcoins. Okay, and this is how you multiply your wealth. All right. Again, this is not a financial advice, as always, guys. This is just my personal opinion based on 8 years of experience. I grew through this strategy. I grew my portfolio from 20K to almost $1 million. Unfortunately, I lost everything because my funds were stolen, and it sucks. But it's all fine. I'm doing this for you now, and I hope you can learn something from my knowledge. And yeah, this is what worked for me for many years. And yeah, taking profits is never a bad idea. So you gotta admit that. Okay, I think there's nothing more to say in this video right now. I think I covered everything. Obviously, we can talk something about Bitcoin at the end. Yeah, my prediction was around $52,000 at the bottom. We actually 56, so I was like almost right. I didn't get it super well. Usually Bitcoin would go minus 30%, minus 40% in the bull run. However, we have ETFs, we have higher market cap, like a lot of things change, and we actually, the crypto market decided to have a correction of around 23%, which is still huge. People were used to like 40%, like not anymore, obviously. But we'll see. Maybe this is just a little bounce. This is a little bull trap. And we're gonna continue going down to like some 50s or something, maybe a little bit below. So you can just get your Bitcoin with lower price. You know, the lower the price, the always better. When you're a really experienced trader, when you're a really experienced investor, you are happy when things are going bad. You're happy. The lower the Bitcoin goes, there's more smile on my face, and there should be more smile on your face. Okay, you should just change it. Change the narrative. People are so happy when things are growing. You should be happy when things are going bad, because it means that you can make more and more and more on the way up. And I'm gonna cover that in my next video. So I hope you can. I hope you understand that, but like I'm gonna explain it in my next videos as well. Alright guys, again, this is everything, what you can do for me, and I would really appreciate that. You can click subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. You can join my Telegram group, the link is in the description. And that's everything today. Have a good day and see you tomorrow.